The emotional relief of paying off debt is better than sex. At the same time though, I think it depends on who the person is and what their skill set is. Yo, if you broke right now, don't scroll, don't cry, and for sure don't check that Cash App. It's still empty. I'm telling you straight up, you can change your whole financial life in 6 months. Not 6 years, not when you're gonna hit the lottery, 6 months. One baby mama drama cycle. That's it. And I'm not saying you're finna be rich, you're about to be making 6 figures hand over fist, but at the same time, you'll stop living paycheck to paycheck, you'll stop overdrafting like it's a sport, and you'll start swiping your card with a peace of mind. Ultimately, that's all we need. I'm Skyler Paycheck, and if nobody told you today, you got next. Just don't play with your time. So grab your notebook or tattoo this on your forehead. Either way, it doesn't matter. Month 1 is Get Real with Your Finances month. Let's be real, stop lying to yourself. You aren't just broke, but you're also not even checking any of the finances that you're spending. Track every single dollar that you're spending in the next 30 days. Use an app, use notes, use your ex-girlfriend's notepads. I don't give a Start asking yourself, why did I spend $60 on this DoorDash food and I'm still hungry? You have to cut the BS, meaning subscriptions that you don't even pay attention to or watch. That gym membership that you only use to take mirror pictures. Yes, I'm talking to you. That 2017 Dodge Charger that you got on the car note that's drinking gas. And start a little emergency fund. I'm talking $500 to $1,000. Go sell your PS5. Go cut some hair. Go sell some candy. Go babysit your brother's bad kids. You need to be doing something. It's important to start somewhere and to have a little bit of funds, because when life punches you in the face, you need Tylenol money. Straight up. And to all 7 of y'all that is going to watch this video, cause YouTube be tripping on your boy, please like and subscribe. Send it to somebody. Skyler Paycheck appreciates each and every one of the 7 of you that is going to watch this video. YouTube a trip. Month 2, you need to start budgeting like a boss. I know y'all hate the word budget like it's your baby mama's name, but this is the honest truth. Putting a budget with your money is not punishment. If anything, it's permission. You need to have a zero-based budget. That means every dollar that you make, it has an assignment. Rent, gas, groceries, it's all assigned. Even if you have a I need to go out there and stunt on them fund, me personally, I would say chill, and you might want to really spend as least as possible, but even that needs an assignment. Ultimately, you need to cut the random spending. You are not treating yourself in any way. If anything, you are cheating yourself. And you need to go on a no spending week, meaning no Amazon, no Target, no Starbucks, and no emotional purchases when you get ghosted. That means just sit with your feelings, drink some tap water, go to sleep, you'll be all right. Month 3 is all about getting to that bag. Let's talk about income. You don't have a spending problem, you have an income problem. You need more streams of income, not more stress. If you have a job and you are a valuable employee, start by asking for a raise. Think about how sorry the work field is. Think about how many people you look at your job every day and you like, you ain't nothing, I'm better than you. If you feel that way and you really are putting in the work, ask your boss for a raise. Everyone's lazy at work anyways. It's so many hustles out here. I know somebody personally that is making an extra $1,000 a month just cutting hair at their job. I'm not gonna put you on blast though. Set a personal goal to where you wake up every morning and tell yourself, I'm bringing in an extra $500 cash at the end of the month. Set that expectation. You would be surprised at how much money you can save and how much you can do when you got that rent staring at you at the end of the month telling you, I wish you would try me. Month 4 is all about slashing that debt. Now that you're making some money, now that you're making some income, we got to start cutting that in half. That credit card bill that has a $900 balance that you only mysteriously remember when that 1-800 number is calling you, I'm talking about that one. You got to choose your method. You can go the snowball method, which means pick the smallest amount out there and then you pay those off first and then you're building momentum. Or you can go the route that I recommend, and that's the avalanche effect, meaning start with your highest interest rates, start with your highest debt, pay those off, and the rest of that is easy and you're saving more money in the long run. But don't just pay the bills, you gotta track your kills, because that's what you call real skills. You see how I just made that up and rhyme like that? But seriously, you need to cross off every debt that you pay like it's your ex that cheated on you. The emotional relief of paying off debt is better than sex. At the same time though, I think it depends on who the person is and what their skill set is. Either way it goes, it has to be top 5 at the least. Month number 5 is all about stacking your savings. All right, you're not broke anymore if you're following all these steps, but you are still in recovery mode, so do not get cocky by any means. Now it's time to start stacking your money like Legos. We need to start doing at least 1 to 3 months of expenses. Use high yield savings accounts, and I'm not talking about the ones that gives you like 2 cents every 6 years. Stay away from those. Automate your savings. Don't think about it, just let it happen. And if you got a side hustle bringing in extra income, that's even better. You're gonna save that for the hustle. You're gonna save that for your funds. Don't spend that, don't waste that. Look, don't upgrade your lifestyle. You need to upgrade your cushion, because life is gonna life. And when that tire popped or your cousin steals your laptop, you're gonna be ready. All right, now we're on month number 6. And this is what we call building your future month. You aren't just surviving, now you're starting to thrive a little bit. But this is where we need to get more serious and start thinking long term here, like investments. What are you gonna do with your long term money? Open up a Roth IRA. If you don't know anything about it or it sounds scary, just Google it. It is gonna be your future self's best friend. Trust me on this. Learn the game. Watch videos on YouTube University, like Skyler Paycheck, that talks about compound interest, that talks about long-term stock plays. There's so many things out here for you to educate yourself on. And most importantly, if your job offers a 401k that matches everything, get the highest amount that you can possible. If you are one of those people that has this option and you are not utilizing it, I'm judging you just a little bit and I'm questioning you just a little bit. You might just be a little slow. Get yourself together ASAP. Now you need to start asking yourself, what is the long-term goal here? Do I want to be financially free at 40? Do I want to buy a home? Do I want to keep stacking my investments? The choice is yours. You need to start asking yourself, how can I build a life that I will love? We're only here one time. We got to make the best of it, and nobody wants to be broke. Again, unless you're a little weird, but for the most part, nobody wants to be broke. We all want to be successful. We all want to have money, and we all want to live stress-free and debt-free. Look, if you're grinding with discipline, and you're seriously on top of it, your whole life can shift within 6 months. You're not going to be balling, but you're at least going to be doing okay. You're at least going to be in control. You're not going to be perfect, but you are going to be peaceful. So you're not going to marry rich. You're not going to win the lottery, but you are at least advancing and getting a little bit better in life. You got to start moving like your future depends on it, because it does. Nobody is going to save you. Nobody really gives a. Stop waiting on January. Stop waiting on motivation, and stop waiting on your sorry raggedy cousin that you know has no motivation to start with you. It's not gonna happen. You cannot change what you tolerate, but you can change a lot in 6 months if you stop tolerating broke habits. You see the difference? Again, I'm Skyler Paycheck, and if nobody told you today, you got next. Just don't play with your time.